What is up, everybody? It's time to shoot people. I mean, it's my favorite time of the game, you know? We did get ambushed, so no moving. They're about to obliterate us, probably. That guy, I think, has 40 HP. What did he just do?
Chaos guides me.
Oh, no. Actually, you know, they're gonna run up on us and, okay, these guys kind of deal damage, guys. We may have made a mistake, okay? Maybe a tiny mistake. Just kidding, guys. What's her chance? Okay, if I move her here, hold on. If I move her here, and then I do this. Not that great. Do this. Not that great. I can, you know what? Dude, it's not that great. I'm gonna be honest. Why do I have a... screw it.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
She absolutely obliterated them. Okay, now we're gonna run and gun.
I refuse.
Pop this.
Doubt is
Cross
for the
the get a collateral.
strike is a prayer.
Ah, didn't get it.
I'll do
Pop
it.
that to get some more momentum. Keep her in cover. Me. These guys are too far apart. They're all just spaced out enough I can't blast them, okay? Quite annoying. Quite annoying. I'm gonna move up here. And I'm going to 30, 20. Jesus, my aim is terrible. I'll take a shot just to see if I hit it. I did hit it, guys. Okay, I'm not even gonna endure. Am I gonna regret that? Maybe. Possibly. Probably not. I mean, he might stab me. He just kicked me. That's fine. Harry. Okay. When is... Okay, Abelard's gonna kill these people. Okay, so we're gonna move Adara here, okay? The idea being chain lightning. That guy has so much HP. Dear God. Okay, it's 2. I need to make sure I have 2 left over. Okay, here goes nothing. Unlimited power. Yeah, that guy's tanky. Okay, that guy's a bit scary. Abelard, you're gonna move here. 2, leave. Nice. Okay, can you charge this guy? No, but you can just charge right here to body block, and then I'll make you put your guard up. Okay, hopefully he can hold this nimble. Nope, he's going all the way around. He's going, oh, never mind.
On in, maggot.
He's built like a rogue, dude. He's just the rogue thing. Okay, are you gonna throw another frag? You are. Okay, cool that you dodged, but bad that you're out of cover. Okay, hold on. I think this will give her. Okay, bruise the wind until in the combat she gains following bonuses. Okay, pop this.
As the
I can run and gun.
demands, I act.
We got Giga movement. We ran over here. I guess someone's gonna blast this guy.
Doubt is for the weak.
Argenta. God, that was terrible. Okay. We're gonna get up in there. See if I can close the gap. I can close the gap, but I can't hit him. Which is fine, I guess. Sword attack.
I need no guidance.
Dude, we just can't touch this guy. This guy's just untouchable. I will endure because I feel a grenade headed my way. Put Adara over here. I don't want to use the thing on Adara. I don't think Adara's got that great of I don't know. She's got like the... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to use Adara's like big ability. Okay, she got 2. Lightning arc's gonna hurt me, so I'm just gonna scream at him.
Was that you?
That's a really good scream. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. I could have Abelard finish him off, but I think we're gonna be fine. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over here. Immediately restores all AP and MP, 3 MP into the thing. He doesn't lose it upon. Let's see if we can have Abelard get over here. Oh my God. Okay, this is not AP. I mean, hold on.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
Please just go over here. Okay. Just swing. I don't know how many swings you got, but we're just gonna keep swinging.
It will be done.
Come on, just one crit. Yes. That's great. I'm just gonna put him here. He can't really do anything else.
Let's get to it.
Oh, he almost was about to be the MVP. Okay, this, I don't know what this lady's doing. I know what this lady's doing. Dying horribly. Dude, Argenta, please. Dude, oh my god. Okay, we just gotta put it, we just stab her. Just literally stab her. Thank you. Thank you. Fight's over. Now we actually get the loot. Nice. That's a single dagger. Some more daggers? Okay, I for a second I was worried I wasn't recording. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was like, I don't know, am I actually recording? Okay, this room is looted. There is something over here to inspect though. And there's that note. These cages have been placed in plain view of the beds. Inside are traces of blood and excrement. They're putting people in doggy cages? The grease-stained edges of the poster detached ever so slightly. It appears this wall was frequently removed and rehung. Remove it. An improved auto pistol and a prisoner's shank. That is a really good dagger. 4 to 18. It's pretty good, guys. Pretty good. This is another note of his. Oh god. Okay, guys, here, I'm gonna try to read this as fast as possible, but it did take me a second last time. Haha, I swear the Emperor hasn't forsaken me. Guess who just came down the shuttle gangway among the fresh batch of prisoners? Prisoners. Clinton Throne Damned Willia, former administrating clerk. No, the clerk. The very same scum who lost the writ about the missing payment. He's the reason I'm in this hole. Don't know what they threw him in for, but I've never felt better in my life. He's not just behind the same bars as me. He's fresh meat. And I'm venerable optimate, respected by everyone in the colony. The warden just came up with some new improvements. From now on, anyone who underperforms, misbehaves, or causes trouble in any other way is to be punished by the community. Specifically by the local best and brightest. Yours truly, the Optimates. The last two sods who failed to meet the quota were stripped naked, whipped, and thrown in cages in the big barracks. That's where they have to eat, sleep, and shit. Now with everyone else watching, I thought to myself then, that isn't right. Now that they've taken these punishments too far. But now, just you wait, you piece of grok shit. I'll get you for something. Those cages are calling your name. Oh, not as long as the last one. That guy's got some anger problems. Bare beds made from metal sheets swing back and forth.
Intriguing.
It's the same thing. The beds here are bolted to the floor. Some have thin, torn bed sheets, even tattered pillows. You know, could be worse. Force grenade, a flak chest piece. Yeah, that's a good pistol from what I'm
Is
thinking.
there
Oh,
something you wish to tell me about? Namely, the mess in the wardroom last week.
Ugh, stop blaming me every time one of the officers flies off the handle, old man. Not every brawl or disaster on this ship is because of me.
Tech use Adara demolition. We can use melter charges. Well, let's just have Adara try to pick it.
Damn it.
Compared to naval service,
world
that was
will
barely
bow.
a challenge.
Oh, hold on. Let's make sure we loot this place. Oh, hey, now that's crazy. What is this? Prison guard key card. Or
The
poor.
whispers told me how.
The symbol before you bears a familiar scent of the dark forces of chaos. The chopped up slabs of flesh have been thoroughly washed of any blood. It's part 3, dude. Part 3 of this man's story of him just getting like just the worst out of it. I'm scared. I should have known all the charity from the warden was going to bring nothing but trouble. No noble, no matter how barmy, would pull anything of the sort. But that man, it all started with the little things. The warden would come to talks, as he did, except he used to ask us questions before, and now he just mostly gushes. He's mostly gushing sermons. Some gibberish about a path to purgation, the sanctity of sacrifice, seeing with blinded eyes. I listened and nodded. Yes, Master Warden. Of course, Master Warden. He could say whatever rubbish he wanted as long as as long as the tasty Optimite meals kept coming. I thought everyone else was doing the same, nodding just to please the big man. I was wrong. After that, people in the barracks started yapping on about the purgation and blindness too. Apparently, us Optimates were no longer just the warden's favorites. We were, Emperor forgive me, prophets of some kind, who are meant to save the rest of these sorry lot, or awaken them, or make them see, some rubbish along those lines. People were now just supposed to make sacrifices to Optimates. Yesterday, the sap who slept in a bed under me in my first year cut off his own damn ear and crawled on his knees toward me. He handed me the ear and begged me not to forsake him when the fateful hour came. What in the throne am I supposed to do with an ear? Why is everyone, every single one, staring at me all the time? The warden said the time was nigh. The fate had truly great things in store for the Optimates. I went to look how good my friend Calvzone was doing. He hadn't spoken for 3 months since I had all his top teeth ripped out. He spoke today. He looked straight at me and said, "Dead man." I kept hitting him until it hurt. Until it hurt me. Now my fists and feet are all bruised. Half the barracks stood there and watched and prayed. I'm scared. I might have missed some actual notes. Like, hold on. Is the third one only one in here? No. Guys, I don't know where cargo is. I think. Oh, there we go. I need note 3. Okay, their notes apparently are just disappearing, by the way. I don't know who's eating the notes. Severed human body parts.
Let's see.
I don't know who's eating my notes of this guy's like testimony, but judging by the numbers of horrid morsels, dozens of victims were slain here. Interesting. Looted those. Open this door. Is it open? Open sesame.
That
Open
was a salty
sesame.
event.
My brethren, the dawn is nigh. The Optimates will guide us to a new existence. Oh no. Is that guy among them? Yes, yes, dear brethren, have a taste of my steel. Oh, how I've longed for this day, my dear brethren. Thank the throne, normal looking faces. We thought we were going to die here with these nutters. The old man with a gap-toothed smile drops his weapon and holds out his hands as a placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your noblest. Let us speak a word. Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this ragtag bunch hardly inspires us. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but well, sitting out here wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join the festivities. So we had to, you know, play along. But that's all it was, play. We never meant to offense, no offense to Governor Medine, nor the lawful authority of House Winterskull. Give us a chance, eh? We just wanted to wait till everything blows over so we can go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. A repentant, honest heretic. How novel. Judging by Abelard's tone, the Seneschal is utterly unimpressed by the old man's ingrating monologue. Tell me more about the riot. Well, I saw your tongue with talking about that heretic, but if you insist, here's how it goes. The warden of here is this prison. The Honorable Master Castalia was a crockpot from the start. The previous warden ran things the proper way. 1 meal a day, work, and a punch to the chompers with the guards work again, but the new one, do you know his first decree was? He introduced lunches and dinners. By the 9 devils, that's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. Things only went downhill from there. The guards quit punching people's teeth in. The warden forbade them. Instead, the overseers started counting the which prisoners were digging up more things in the quarry or swinging their pickaxes harder or whatnot. And then, would you believe it, they put together a list of the best workers. And if someone on that list showed some proper good behavior, that's when they'd get promoted to an Optimate. That's the upper crust among us jailbirds. Or that's how it was at first. The warden then decided it's the Optimates, not the guards, who should be in charge of the punishment. And it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work. It was the Optimates. Well, let me tell you what, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards aren't even in the same league as our dear fellows, the Optimates. In the old days, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiff kickings a week. And now, well, we were lucky if it was only 50. And that wasn't even the end of it. Warden moved out of his chambers to live right there in the quarry under the dome. And I think that something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things like the Optimates are the saints who will behold the truth. And he started taking them to the quarry. Not all of them returned. The ones who did, he wouldn't recognize them. More beast than man. They were butchering people left and right, even guards and overseers. The warden himself had armed them, and that's the whole sob story. But I knew the moment he let us have dinners, oh, this won't end well. Idara nods knowingly. The old Codger's right. Whenever nobles start giving the handouts to the commoners, something always goes wrong. She notices your look and catches yourself. I mean, with all due respect, your lordship, no offense intended. If I spare you, what do I gain from it? Now how can these lowly jailbirds hope to thank your noble self? Oh, I have an inkling. You see, us here, we're, how should we put it, different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They're all petty thieves from Rykad Minoris, debtors, gutter snipes. They're no one serious. Now we, your nobles, are cut from a different cloth altogether. We're seeking fortune seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you, we're on Footfall Station, you know, Footfall, the only shipyard in the best market in all of Coronis Expanse. Yes, so we're on Footfall. You can find some very serious, business-minded people and how you can get yourself a very special discount on them very special goods. What kind of special people? The most serious kind, your noble. Have you heard about the Fellowship of the Void? It's the largest pirate organization in the Expanse. There's no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throat over loot was, what do you call it, counterproductive. But cutting throats together, that's anti-counterproductive. And well, their joint efforts do leave them with an excess of spoils, so they don't need to dispose of it somehow. And I, your noblest, just happen to know how someone who handles these kind of dealings on the behalf of the very serious people. Very well, I should spell you. Oh, no, that's great to hear, your noblest. Just great. Now, there's a truly aristocrat. Now, that warden creep, now then, your noblest. Where was I? If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's a district there, the Shadow Quarters, it's called. That because it's located behind the statue of the Holiness Emperor. I've known folks who called it something else on account of being behind the statue. Don't repeat their mistakes, I tell you. Reverend Aeronymous wasted no time in finding and burning them all. Forgive an old man for getting distracted, so Footfall, the Shadow Quarters, there's a bar back there built on the remains of an old ship, and in that bar, in the back room, a certain Riza does her business. Tell her grandpa Bakvi says hello. You'll be her favorite new client in the brink of an eye. There we are. Well, your nobles, we'll be going if you don't mind. You may go. That is unwise, Captain. Most unwise. Well, we'll do, your nobles. Oh my god, guys. I almost got lightheaded, dude. I was like, nah. Oh my god.
Embrace.
Woo! Oh, nice pistols.
Over.
Oh, wow. Is that an axe? Not as good as my sword. There's a las gun. What is that? Clumps of dust, but no trace of weapons or gear. The stores hasn't been used in some time. Blow the door.
The Emperor favors me today. Would you look at that?
Gas cloud grenade, a healing kit, and the diviner staff. Some cloaks, dude. We're getting tons of good stuff. Oh, we can build a bridge. Nice. Open the sewer.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
We're gonna save here. Yes. Hello. Yvain Winterskull, Lord von Valentius, my greetings. May the light of eternal terror shine forevermore. The young man before you offers an impeccably courteous bow. He then straightens his back and looks you in the eye, not as a show of defiance, but with cool confidence. It is a gaze which one graces an equal. Yvain Winterskull, younger son of Caligos Winterskull, at your service. We can dispense the formalities. There are more important matters at present. You're a man of action, I see. I agree. This is hardly the time for cordial greetings. Is there anything you tell me about the Navis Nobilite station in the system? I know more than most, but less than one might expect. Our navigators are truly recluses. He stops for a moment, glances forward, and you can see he is arcing to continue further into the thing, but he surpasses. Oh my god, dude. He stops for a moment and glances forward. You can see he is aching to continue further into the prison, but he suppresses the urge to run off. Urakv Station is the sovereign dimps of Navigator House Orselio. As I said, they are remarkably reclusive, unwilling to interact with anyone, even the system's governor. However, House Orselio has a direct agreement with House Winterskull, Several navigators of our house serve on my father's ship. That is why I granted personal access to the station for emergency situations and important negotiations. I have been at that station alone twice. It is the master's demand that even the guards and servants be left on the shuttle. By the throne, it is a bizarre place. Inexplicably, my emotions would shift from sudden trembling to carefree jubilation. For what reason I cannot say, the station was far from uplifting. Every servant who tended me there had their tongue amputated. Well, I doubt such details are of interest to you. Once we are done with here, I could try to contact the station to request access for you as well, but I'm almost certain it will be for naught. Allow me your access code. My navigator is dead, and if I fail to find a new one, the first warp jump could spell disaster for my ship. As a nobleman and a scion of the rogue trader house, you're obligated to aid me. There's a long pause. Yvain peers at you, weighing something in his mind. Eventually, he lets out a sigh. It is an onerous task trusting someone at first glance, but I have a good feeling about you, Lord von Valencius. After all, people in our position can afford to be candid with one another. Absolutely not. They absolutely cannot. Applard mutters, barely inaudible. Lately, the Arcelios have been acting even more strangely than usual. They changed their access codes with unreasonable frequency. Right before I left for Rykadphilia, my comlink received a message. How can a blind man see the starry sky? I presumed it is the new passphrase. If it is a little help to you, you have my apologies. The navigators are a peculiar breed. Adara leans to you and whispers in a conspiratorial tone, Lord Captain, while he's here being all nice, why don't you ask if we can borrow a few teensy planet of his? And later, if he asks for them back, you can just say you can't remember where you left them. Trust me, it works every time. Oh my god. Do not wish to know why I stand at the head of the house of not Theodora. A short smile flashed across his face. I gather more than a few people have already put that question to you, or perhaps you expect to be accosted by such queries in the future. Honestly, I did not ask because I was afraid of being intrusive and tactless. But to tell you the truth, I'm dying to know. She died in a cultist raid that took place in the Rycat system. That's when I took home. Please accept my condolences. May Lady Theodora's soul be forever in Terra's eternal light. Yvain pauses for an appropriate length of time. So are you still new to your status? Have you not had your Magna Ascensio, I presume? How fascinating. I do not believe I've ever had the fortune of meeting an individual with a fate so compelling as yours. I hope that one day you can grace me with your presence under more civil circumstances, Lord von Valencius. There's much I wish to ask you about. Oh my god. There's so much, dude. You yourself are a son of a rogue trader, are you not? So what is it about me you find so fascinating? My father has ruled for an exceptionally long time. He's already outlived 3 of his chroniclers. I would be far more interested in speaking to someone who has just recently acquired theirs for the first taste of power and responsibility. Besides, to be perfectly honest, Yvain appears to be slightly embarrassed. I'm not exactly Caligo Winterscale's most favored descendant. I could count on one hand how many times I've had a meaningful long conversation with my father. And for half of the conversations, we exchanged messages through an astropath. I think it prudent to say I have not exactly been lavished with the attention and insight of a rogue trader. It would be so refreshing to at least converse with another commensurate pedigree and not some lowly servant or commoner. Of course, I hope my company will not disappoint you. Let us discuss the matter at hand. You're in the rights, are you not? Yvain's expression is grave. Indeed, it is a personal matter, if you will, and not simply because this incident occurred in the system that belongs to my father, the prison warden. He used to be a close friend of mine once, and I want to give him a chance to come to his senses, lay down his weapons, and stop the senseless uprising. Rebelling is lawful, it's heresy. At one point, he was managing the... If your diplomacy can truly stop the riot, it's worth a try. The fewer deaths, the better. You know, he's clearly not in the right mind. At one point, he was offering them incentives and even days of rest. What utter madness. Incentives and leisure, you say? That sounds like an... I know. For as long as I have known him, On has always been a thinker, a dreamer even. He would dig up these ancient books, studying societal models and theories. He was obsessed with the ideals. There are priests within the ecclesiarchy who would call it heresy to view the society of the Imperium as anything but perfect. However, I believe that On only wanted what he thought was best. I only wish I knew where that road had taken him. You hear Adara scoffing. Yeah, I've known a few dreamers like that myself. They always want what's best for you, but somehow it always ends in heresy. Back on my world, there was a big shot who was really into dental hygiene. To spare his people from the pain, he started pulling out all their rotten teeth. But he got slightly carried away and started pulling healthy ones too. Sometimes along with the jaw. Preventative care, he called it. So a mob of toothless servants ended up tearing his kindly head clean off. It was preventative too, you see. That little noggin of his was rotting through and through. The desire to... If your diplomacy can truly stop a riot, it's worth it a try. The fewer deaths, the better. My father would disagree. He smiles wryly. Thankfully, he's not here. You came here with not but a single shuttle's worth of guards. Do you not think it foolhardy? So did you. Huh. I have my doubts, of course, but I'm not Governor Medivh. I refuse to sit idle in the safety of a bunker. I wanted to do something, and I thought arriving with a light escort would show Anathagon the sincerity of my intentions. Had I arrived with the head of a unit, I would not have fault on for assuming this was an assault. Where's Warden Castelia now? He's up ahead somewhere, and further below we exchanged a few words over Vox, and he said he would meet me in the quarry behind the prison building. A strange choice for negotiation. Those were his conditions. Very well, I shall accompany you. I must admit, I do appreciate your company. This prison has given me a strong sense of unease, but that lift cannot support both our parties. If you go on ahead, wait for us in the quarry, we will follow shortly. This seems like a terrible idea, but sure, man. Sure. Oh my god, guys. I do apologize, but like I'm reading way too fast. There's a lot of dialogue and I'm trying not to get bogged down by it because I know some people will be like, he's reading. The accretions of the outside structure indicate some regularly occurring natural phenomenon, possibly poisonous gas. Did I save the game? I did. Okay, we're going down, guys. Everything in the appearance of this man walking towards you, his every gesture, his very demeanor speaks of his noble birth. This creates a stark contrast with his hair, a matted knot that clearly has not been brushed in weeks, and his hair crumpled in filthy clothing. His face is pale and his eyes burn feverishly. Who are you? I was expecting my friend Evane, not an intrusion. Then your wait is over, On. Evane takes a step forward. However, I do not come alone. I am accompanied by an honorable Lord von Valentius. The man shoots you a piercing glare. I should have guessed it would be you. What do you want, enemy of Aurora? The warden's words suddenly drowned out by a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the recesses of your mind rejoices in a cacophony of cries. This place, it holds great significance for the entity. In a frantic chanting of voices, you can almost make out the words that speak of an ancient grave, one that was opened for contained priceless treasures, a most coveted prize that was retrieved by the faithful after a centuries-long search. The pit, there's just something special about it, is there not? An item of value was once buried here. Now tell me, Warden, what was that item and who took it from here? The Warden's gaze bores into you, then he smiles at the corners of his lips. You are too late, enemy of the truth. The Bastion has already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never find the trail of the reclaimed relic that now rests in the hands of the devout. Who is Aurora? Oh, so you've managed to barge in here and interfere with the prophetess's designs without even knowing who she is. But it's too late now. You will never attain sight. All you can do is accept your fate. He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast. I do not like it when people take the prophetess's or Aurora's name in vain. I desire your death, enemy of the truth. Wait. The warden raises his hand and the main people start thrashing like their death throes. The time for words has passed. Optimates, give your power to the harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth or become washed in blood. Peace was probably an option, but who is that? It's just a guard. Oh. Okay. I'll hit. These guys are kind of squishy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Me, you, this guy, Argenta. Bing bong boom.
Let's get to it.
You didn't even take cover, bro. And you missed. That guy got a sniper rifle?
That suffered worse.
He got a machine gun. Okay. What just happened? Who just took damage? Okay. 731. I want as many people in here as possible. What is this? Can I destroy that? I don't know what that does. This is a pretty good thing, so I'm just gonna blast. Bro, how do you shoot the person that's right beside you? How? How does that happen? Oh my god, dude. Please just kill people. Argenta, that was probably my fault, but god, that just a terrible turn.
Hold on. Pain and duty go
10 damage. 10 damage.
But of course. Will do.
Die. Oh my god, dude. Okay, now the shooter's coming out. It's nasty. It's so nasty. These guys are real problems. Holy crap, they are just laying Abelard out. Please shoot somebody and kill them. That's great damage. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I need. That's not what we need. We need dubs. Okay, we need fat dubs. Oh, is that a gap?
My place is at the fore. It will be done.
You strike again? Okay, you can't. Use this. Get some HP. Use brace for impact. So you're about to take a ton of damage, probably. In turn. Good parry. Good parry. Okay. This could be useful. The question is, if I move here, can I charge him? I wish I could like angle it where I wanted to like go. We'll just kill who we can.
I find purpose. Death shall reign.
Now, can I shoot one of you guys? No, they're way out of range, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's not shoot Abelard. Dude, he's suffering already. Let's just blow that guy to pieces. And we'll give ourselves some temp HP. Okay. So they're just gonna keep shooting the warden. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, Argenta, you've got a new task. New task at hand. 11%. Okay. I put her here and she's like, I've got a 22% chance of shooting my teammate. Any teammates in this row? No. Okay, we're doing that. Blast that mirror to pieces, please. Okay, it's not what I was hoping for, but I'll take it, I guess. That guy's about to smack me hard. Oh, yeah, that hurts. Okay, Adara. Give me. Do I have the buff already? I don't.
On it.
Give me the buff. How much does your axe do? 3 to 8. Please break it. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. I'm so upset. She's gonna get shot and die, dude. And have I played this bad? Yeah, probably. I mean, definitely. I mean, I need more shooters in the party, okay? This motherfucker is just like, these guys are so useless. They're just sitting here in the back making me take all the damage. That's screw it. Okay, Abel, I need you to run here. Can you get this guy with the charge? You can get right to him though. Okay, we're gonna get on this fucking man. Dude. Beat this man's ass, okay? When he tries to run away, maybe we get lucky, hit a crit. Okay. I'm in attack of opportunity range, which is not where I want to be. And charge can only get me so far, dude. Oof.
Purpose guides me.
Good parry. Take that. Please die. Crit. Miss. Just missed entirely, you know, just great. Okay, we're in the open, but that's fine.
Let's get to
They're gonna shoot the warden. He freaking, dude, that was great. He didn't mean to hit it, but he hit it.
resolve is
8 damage, okay. That's fine. We going, oh, we need to, can she hit this? No, she can't.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in
There's a
my
lens
heart.
over here. She can see it. %31 chance. We'll take
As
this.
the Emperor commands,
Yeah, I should not.
doubt is for the weak.
She's gonna be my freaking Shadow Heart, where she just misses everything. Did she hit that one? Dude, why do I even try with her? That's about as embarrassing as what I just did with Argento. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh my god. Hey, take that.
Was that you? Or
How far can your lightning go? Yeah. I figure she wouldn't be able to go as far as I needed to. He can run up that way, so we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go back here. I need a Dara up just in case things get a little rough.
I shall repay your strike, shan't I?
Thank you, Abelard, for being dependable. Dude.
Let's make it quick.
Okay. You get over this thing. Oh my god.
Someone else can do this.
The fact that I had to do this just to get in melee range is crazy.
It will
He's
be done.
insane, dude. He's absolutely cracked. Okay. Me going to walk up here, smack this guy.
Descend upon the weak.
Oh, should have charged him, but he can't move. He literally cannot move. I got this man blocked into a corner. So we're just gonna hold our ground.
Out of my way.
That's what I need.
I will not.
I'm glad you didn't miss the point blank shot, Argento.
Here we go.
Okay, what is he doing? He really wants Idara, dude. He wants her so bad.
but of course. On it.
Dude, he's got so many stacks.
Anything else?
Lightning. Yeah, I figured she wouldn't do that much damage. Okay.
Now revert to more concern.
Weapon at the ready. Let's get to it.
I'm just glad I'm out of the way of all these guys shooting, because they definitely would have shot me. Oh my god, I messed
I will
up.
do my duty.
I should have ran away, charged the thing, and then hit it. Like if I shoot this guy, right? I just cut this guy because I don't want to take the chance. Okay.
Destiny.
Can I get up there to this guy? Can.
Ravage and
Yeah.
conquer.
We're gonna get up here. We're gonna burn this man. The shooters need to go down.
I need no guidance. One step death shall reign. I will triumph.
Yeah. Figures.
Ruin beckons.
Okay. One mirror up, right? That just leaves these enforcers to Oh my god, they hit him for 1 damage. They grazed him with a bullet. That's more than I could have ever asked for. Okay, if I move her, say right here, and then I blast, what's the hit percentage? 39%. That is so sad, dude.
This battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it. This is unacceptable. Faith without deed is worthless.
Okay, all the mirrors are down. Dealt him a considerable portion of damage. He finally hit Adara. Not great. Scream at him.
Was that you?
I should have reduced his armor. Actually, did he lose every stack of his buff?
I'm not so sure.
He did. I used him, I guess, when I did my thing. Okay.
Do.
I don't think you'll get another chance to
But of
use
course.
anything, so I'm just gonna. That's, dude. Evane has been a hit and miss. Okay, he hits really hard. Okay, Abelard, can we get you to him? I don't think we can.
A tactically sound
We
approach.
can close the gap at least a good bit.
It will be done.
Now me.
I will triumph.
I have to reload. I'm empty.
I need no guidance.
He's gonna get another turn, which means he may be able to one-tap Idara. Hold on.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
This is your chance, okay? This is your chance. Screw it. Okay, she hit the same amount of times. She would have, you know. Oh my god. That was scary.
On it.
Scream! I forgot about the mirror, dude. I forgot about that mirror. I thought I killed that mirror for some reason. Oh no, guys. I thought I killed that mirror for some reason. Oh god. Oh no. At least they're out of their hidey hole. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna just fight last so much longer.
Follow my lead.
It's sad this isn't a game where you can farm skills off fighting people. Okay. Good news is, if I move here, can I charge up here?
One step closer.
I should be able to hit him with one of these.
Ruin.
He's kind of stuck. He can't run. Downside, we're now in the freaking range of these guys to just be blasting. Hey, what's your hit chance? 32 or 15.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Run and gun.
Justice for the weak.
Yeah, I guess screw it. You can only move 3 feet. Biggers.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Indeed.
Time to prove my mettle.
Okay. We're moving. I really just need to weaken them, okay? I think my boys in melee
You
are gonna destroy him. Truth be told,
will do.
I see him make his armor terrible. I hit him with a scream.
No can do.
Can I hit him with lightning? No, I can't hit him either.
Break them around.
Okay, if I ain't that's what you're doing. I'll take that. How much HP does he have? He has quite a lot. Okay. So 1, 3, 4. Okay, we pop this.
Victory is imminent.
I run back.
Not my worst day.
He hits so freaking hard. I charge into him.
I will do my duty.
And we're officially getting boned here. What's the max damage? 16, 11.
Purpose guides me.
You're alive on so little HP, bro. Does anybody go before him? Okay. I have to rely on Argenta to save freaking Abelard. The guard hit a fucking natty shot. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought he was dead. Oh my god. I played terrible, dude. Holy crap. Yvain approaches the body of his friend and remains silent for some time. Then he looks at his quarry. His gaze is dark. Everything here must be purged with fire. On. What have you done? Curious indeed. What exactly has to be? What has he done here? I do not know, nor do I want to know. These ravaged people, these strange glasses, all the talk of Aurora. They're abundantly clear, the signs of lunacy and heresy. I wish I could understand how the man I knew came to be this way, but one should not peer into the abyss. You've got that right. The abyss happily swallowed up wretched commoners and polished aristocrats alike, and it likes naive idealists best of all. Adora smiles bitterly at Yvain before turning her gaze to the remains of her former friend. May I invite you aboard my ship, Yvain? I would like to continue our acquaintance. I thank you the invitation and accept it gladly. I will arrive by shuttle in a little while. If you excuse me, I would like to be alone for the time being. Your eye is drawn to a shard of an enormous lens scattered on the broken device. At first, you're uncertain as to what troubles you, but suddenly the realization hits you. The glass shimmers in a unique way, just the same way as the shards of unknown broken object you found near Theodora von Valentius. What's the matter, Lord Captain? Why are you so interested? Abelard trails off when he notices what you're looking at. He instantly makes the connection. By the Imperial Saints, it can't be. Adara bites her lip. I see it too. Whatever that thing in her study was, it was made from the same material as this junk. What? What? Abelard is at a loss for words. He takes a moment to collect himself, and all at once they start pouring out in a hasty sputter. It's a mistake, slander, meant to blemish the good name of the person who is now dead and cannot even defend herself. First, those minions of the arch enemy murdered the Lord Captain Theodora, and now this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Come on now, Abelard. Remember what she was like. Adara's smiles betray her grief, but at the same time, it's strangely knowing. Brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate until fate caught up with her in the end. She would have gone headfirst into a black hole if she thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else in the expanse. If we could just find out what she was keeping in her desk and why she went to get it during her attack. Sister Argenta's beautiful face is now full of grief. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood, but do not let this knowledge drag you into the darkness. The sister's words ring with a genuine, sincere hope that you are blessed with a worthier fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodora's possible heresy. Life must be so easy for you sanctimonious preachers, a dubious trinket, and you no longer see a person, you see bad blood and annoyance, hindrance. There is enough venom in Adara's voice to poison an entire regiment. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her dark eyes ignite with fury. How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting the arch enemy. A person who has tainted themselves thus can never justify their actions. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them a heretic and call it a day? Except, dear friend, I seem to remember that you didn't mind Theodora so much when you were aboard her ship. You didn't leave her side for a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her memory. You weren't even surprised or upset. You just gave up and moved on. Adara is right. It is too soon to cast the accusation of heresy. Ignatius, don't be naive. Theodora kept an unsanctioned witch by her side like a pet. Do you really believe she would think twice about crossing the line in other ways? I can't pick it up, perhaps? That could be of use. Guys, while it's on my mind, I'm gonna loot this whole place. That's the end of this video. The next time you see me, hopefully I will have a new frame for the camera. And we will continue. I don't know where we're gonna go next. We might go to the DLC place. The evidence suggests that the victim was killed by poisonous gas. Oh, nice. Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna.
Oh, the irony.
Hey, Dara, please.
Lesson learned.
Oh my God, please.
The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
Predictable. The world will
Thank God.
bow.
Thank God somebody got it. Okay, if I could just not collect one by one. There we go. Your skin crawls as you approach this place. However, there's not appear to be anything of note. The mutilated man does not stir, bound in shackles. The plaque near his red rest reads, Most Holy Saint, Prophet, and Optimate Atishan. Ooh, that's his end, guys. That's terrible. I'm gonna loot this guy's body because I didn't loot it. Noble sword, precise pistol, improved armor. That guy's torso's in a pool of poisonous lake. What does that read? The crippled man's appearance is ghastly, evidence that he was cared for after his mutilation. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. Okay, and the goods. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Evane and then we'll end it. This is almost an hour. Oh my God, we went for a while, huh? I was locked in, guys. Locked in. Until our next meeting, Lord Von Valentius, I require some time alone with my thoughts. And well, guys, that is the end of this video. Jesus, have I been yapping. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you. This is the thing coming out Tuesday, if I remember how many I've recorded so far. Gonna hopefully record a talking video and then 2 Wrath of the Righteous videos to kind of carry over till Tuesday. And then after Tuesday will be new content with me, or it will be more of this content. Just, you know, I mean, when you're watching this tomorrow, I'll be not in this same shirt, and it will be Tuesday when I'm recording, probably. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go. Y'all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.